Hello, Dr. Jason here with Elevate Chiropractic and Rehab, and Michelle is here helping us out explain to you this excellent core stability exercise where it's great for helping back pain. It's called the dead bug, and we're going to start with the beginning of the dead bug progression, which we call wall bug. So Michelle is going to take her hands overhead, pressing into the wall at about 90 degrees. The forearm is perpendicular, or is parallel with the floor, and the upper arm is perpendicular to the floor. She's going to press into the wall with about 10 pounds of force into each arm. When she does that, she's going to feel naturally that her core starts to activate a little bit. And she's going to continue with that core activation, and she's going to put pressure into the ground with her low back. So you can see the ribs and the bony part of the pelvis right here are coming closer together as she's squeezing her core muscles and squishing her spine into the floor down here. Now, once she's achieved that position, she's going to go through some breathing, and this is going to be the first step. So when you're doing this at home, just stop as far as we went in the clinic with you. So if this is as far as we went, then this is what we want you doing at home, okay? So Michelle, keep that pressure into the wall, 10 pounds of force in each hand, pressure into the ground with the low back, and go through the breathing. Now, it's important that you watch our breathing video first because we're going to incorporate those breathing techniques in this exercise as well. Good, so you'll see her stomach moving first, followed by her ribs, followed by her chest. The exhale is going to be the opposite pattern of that. All right, now we're going to go into a progression. Once you've mastered this and you feel like you've got the strength, we're going to move into a progression. And Michelle's going to bring her legs up to 90 degrees at each joint. So there's a 90-degree angle at the hip, 90-degree angle at the knee, and 90-degree angle at the foot. Now, in this exercise, the knee and the foot stay rigid throughout the whole exercise, and all of the movement is going to be at the hip when we go into movement. But first, we're just going to start in this position. So Michelle's going to stay here and incorporate her breathing techniques while she focuses again on pressing the low back into the ground and the arms against the wall and going through the 3 stages of the breath cycle. All right, Michelle, since she's been practicing this so much, she's really strong and she's ready to progress already. So we're going to go to the next step, which is movement of the hip. Now we're going to start again by pressing against the wall, squeezing the back into the ground, and on the breath in, I like to say a 3-second breath pattern. So 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out, and we're going to move the legs with this breath pattern. So I'm going to have you slowly lower, keep the knee rigid and movement at the hip, slowly lower that leg, tapping the heel to the ground and coming back up on the exhale. So now switch legs to the right side, breathe in on the way down, 1, 2, 3, tap, back up, 1, 2, 3. And that is the final progression in this position, and we're going to move on and show you a couple more. Go ahead and relax, Michelle.